gardening friends. So I was doing some chores in the yard today and I came back into my kind of wild area. There used to be a mulberry tree here which stood right about there. You can see some of the branches sticking up. We cut it up. It had a I believe bacterial canker, so letting the wood dry and I'm gonna haul it off this fall. But the tree was not doing well, so it did open up, however, more of my little meadow area, and the asters kind of exploded back here. So I was, like I said, doing some chores, came back here, and it's just humming with honeybees right now. Well, here's one right here. So I've got a couple different types of asters. I actually was checking on my plant app because I wasn't sure what some of them were. This one, which is a pretty kind of a pale blue flower, it ID'd as swamp aster. I haven't had a chance to confirm, but it did mention red stems on the ID, so maybe it is. And while it's not wet here right now, this is a low spot and it is a wet spot in spring. All of the asters in here and my goldenrod have just grown up wild. I forgot to ID this one. This one's a little bit different than the one on the other side. It has very small flowers. So there's some smaller insects using this flower. And well, actually it's like 4:30 right now. It's September 26th. It's like 81 degrees. Our first full weekend of autumn, and we're in the 80s. Our last full summer weekend of summer, last weekend it was like in the 50s. So welcome to Western New York. Oh, I love this. This aster is just all over here, just making a big sweep. You know, that's one of the things you want if you're really doing, if you have the space, is big sweeps of the same plant so the insects can find them. And my plant app, which is Seek, S-E-E-K, identified this as panicled aster, another native. And you can see the honeybees are in this one too. Lots of flowers, later blooming. We're at the end of September, and it's just kind of everywhere, a billowy white. So it was, you know, when the sun was shining on this, I'm sure there were even more bees, because they do like it warmer. Oh, here's a bee on a goldenrod. And then the purple is, of course, our New England aster, another native aster. One of my favorites because I love purple. And I love New England aster with yellow goldenrod. What a combination. A little bit bigger flowers. So plenty of nectar and pollen here to go around. Now we got a fly here. Some kind of fly. I haven't really seen too many other critters. Another honeybee. So mostly honeybees in here. And I'm going to say these are wild honeybees. I don't know of anybody in the immediate area that has hives, but there are woods out behind me. So I'm sure there are some wild hives out back. So I just thought it'd be fun to show you some asters that, you know, grow in the wild. These are natives. If you have a large property, like I said, these just came in. They like full sun. constant moisture. And then, of course, we get this spectacular fall show. And this is kind of out in my way back, so when it's all just green through the summer, I don't worry about it too much, but it's fun to come back here in the fall. And I've got some other plants back in here. This is a little part of my little native habitat. There's some wild grapevines with some grapes. The brush pile. Oh, Molly's joining us. Hi, Molly. She found out where I was. And then I've got, the ubiquitous black walnut on my property. There are a lot of grapevines, yikes. Poplar. Got some sumac around here. Probably gonna take this one black walnut down, maybe this fall, so that this whole area stays open and sunny. You do want late blooming things for our plants, for our pollinators, migrating monarchs. So insects need food until, we start into winter. All right, well, hope you enjoyed this little bit of an update on some of our native asters, and we'll catch you later.